Hey, what's up, CV Biking? Back here with another video. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to properly wash the bike. It's not too hard, but I'm just showing you how to wash in between components and everything, and what to use for your components on your bicycle. As I said, this is my bicycle. This is a 2017 Diamondback Mission Pro, and it's a little bit hard to get into spaces like these little small spaces and stuff like that. And I'll show you guys in today's video what to clean shocks with and everything like that. But yeah, let's get into it. I'll be back with all my washing equipment, and I'll see you guys then. Alright guys, as you can see, I'm back here with all my equipment. So in this little bucket here, I got this. This is a little brush for the tires to get everything good. Maybe even to get up in here and stuff like that. Then also, I have this to wash the body of the bicycle. It's a nice little hand pad. They sell them cheap on Amazon for like $15. I'll link one in the description. And basically, you just wipe it down with that. And here's some of the soap I'll be using. It's a little bit of a waxy soap. I would recommend using waxier soaps when you wash your bicycle, because once you get all that dirt on there, like after the first ride, you can spray it off again, and all the dirt should end up coming off because the wax doesn't hold dirt very well. So yeah, this is a little good tip. This is a pretty nice wash wax. I wouldn't recommend using it. It's the only one I could find in my garage, but it's this is an expensive wash wax for trucks and stuff like that, and cars, really nice sports cars and stuff like that. And here's this. This is tire gel. Kind of the same idea as before. I'm going to put some of this tire gel on because when I spray it off after a ride, it should just come all off with that wax. And it'll make the bike look nice and make it look like car tires. So yeah, it's a pretty fun tip. But for my last tip, right? So this is a spray bottle filled with a substance called Awesome that's also diluted with water. And here's a microfiber too. So basically, Awesome is a really good cleaner and degreaser. So when I spray this Awesome on, I'm going to be wiping the fork with a microfiber. The reason I'm using a microfiber is because it is it's less dangerous than using a regular rag, because you don't want to scratch your fork. These microfibers do a really good job of not scratching anything. They're very fine little rags. But yeah, let's get into the wash. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, so step one. So when I start out washing my bicycle, I just rinse it off first. The same thing goes for cars, anything else. So you're going to take your hose. Well, you all know how to use a hose. And you're just going to spray down your bicycle like this. Try to get as much dirt as you can off the bike. Alright, now that you got the first side done, then you flip the bike over and you do the other side. So, yep. Just like that. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright. And you wash this one. Alright, now that you got the bike soaked, it should be pretty good. Alright, it should be pretty good to start washing. So, yeah, let me cut to the next clip, and I'll show you how to mix your wash. Alright everybody, so here's step 2. So you get yourself a bucket or something like this, and you get your wax here, like this, the Meguiar's wax, like I was saying before. And this is basically how you mix it. I sort of eyeball it. It's a bike, so you don't really need that much. So basically, you just pour maybe a little dab like that, and maybe a little bit more. Boom. And you're good to wash your bike with it. How you mix this stuff, you don't need a mixer or anything. You grab your trusty hose and you put on a light setting and you spray it in there, and you want it to look like that while it's mixing. Make sure it's bubbly and everything. You can turn it up to a little bit of a higher setting. Like that. That's pretty good. Alright. Okay, so she's all mixed up, as you can see. So yeah, let's cut to the next step. Alright guys, so here's step number 3. So as you saw before, we mixed all this stuff up. So now it's time to wash. And you just use your hand like this. You can stick it in the soap. And then you start rubbing it on your bicycle. Just like that. Make sure you get it all good, all in the shocks, everything. Try not to leave any dirt in here. You want your bike looking as best as it could possibly look. And I can sort of get both sides while holding the bike, so that's normally what I do. You also got to remember about in and behind here. You want to scrub that up a little bit. Both sides. In here is usually a little pain. You got to fit your hand in there. The bottom of the board. Tiny bit on the front. Alright, here we go. That's pretty good. Alright. So before we even spray anything off or do anything like that, we're going to get the rest of the bike washed. So here is step number 5. Alright, so we get our brush like this. As I said before, Awesome is a really good degreaser. So spray the tires with some Awesome spray. Take this brush all around. Get the rims, everything real good. Here we go. You do the same on the other side. So you basically get the gist on this. I'll cut to after I get the next side finished, and then I'll show you the last portion. Alright, so here's the last portion of the video. So basically, this is going to consist of the last 2 steps. So basically, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to spray it all off after you already washed everything. I'm just going to hold the bike, and I'm going to hit the other side. So here's these cases. Alright, should be pretty good. Got all the soap suds off. Alright. So now, we're going to do the fork. So, here we go. Fork. Get it a little bit dried off. It's got a nice little waxy coating. This is what I was saying before about spraying it down with some Awesome spray. Clean it off a little good. There we go. Got both forks pretty well. Now let's do the rear fork. This one still has some dirt on it. That's what I'm saying. Going back with some Awesome spray, wiping it off, and use a microfiber. I stress this enough so you don't scratch up your suspension. And yeah. I got someone to introduce you to, YouTube. It's my dad. He's going to be doing some riding videos with us. Come on in. So, stand back here. So, this is my dad. He's going to be joining me in some mountain biking videos soon, and hopefully we can get some good content for you. So yeah. Alrighty then. Okay, so back to what we're doing. So we got all the shocks wiped off and everything. So here's the second to last step. You want to grab one of your tire gel. It's a little bit of tire shine, and you want to put some of it on your rag like this, and then you want to come over to the bicycle and wipe some of it on there. Wipe all around the tire. Some tire shine. May not get that shiny, but what it will do is leave a nice little waxy coating on your tires. So dirt can't get on. Make sure to get all in between here. It's usually easier to change and crank the pedals down a little bit, but I don't feel like doing that. Alright, so you get the gist. I'm going to do the other side, and then I'm going to get back to the final step in the outro. So see you then. Alright guys, so here's the final step. I just got all that stuff wiped down. So basically, to activate and buff the wax, you're going to want to take a little drying rag like this, and the bottom of it's wet because I was an idiot and I sprayed it. So never spray against towels, but the top of it's not wet. So you want to take it and just go around, wipe everything down real well. Make sure it all looks good and kosher. You don't want to leave any really drips on it, not too many at least. Yep. There you go. Alright guys, and that's it. That's how you turn a dirty bike into a clean bike and a perfectly trail usable bicycle. So yeah, so I hope you guys try this at home. Comment if you have any suggestions, or if this works for you, if you really liked it, and more importantly, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Next video might be me on the trails again. After that, I think I'm going to start the bike build on that old Trek. And yeah, so there's something for it. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, CV Biking family. I'm out.